I know the frustration of being called Scrum Master, but feeling like a Jira secretary or a glorified note taker. I know the pressure of deadline, where the definition of done is ignored just to survive the week. Most of all, I know the feeling of burnout when you want to coach, but you want to lead, but you are so busy in manual updates and process policing that you have no energy left for you people. So today I am here this week because it doesn't have to be that way. We are going to reclaim your time using AI so you can stop scrolling through Jira and start leading again. So today we are not here to just talk about the struggles we are facing till now. We are here to solve it. So let's stop fighting the tool and start making them work for us. So team, now open up your mental Jira board and let's dive into our day one AI for Agile. I am sharing my screen so we can start with the topic. Okay. Team, please confirm if you are able to see my screen. You can just thumbs up. Great. So this is the 5-day exclusive bootcamp for the Scrum Master who want to lead, grow, and innovate. So first of all, I'm just covering the bootcamp is for whom. So this bootcamp is for the aspiring Scrum Masters, the person who just wanted to do the role transitions. That means professionals moving from the project management, QA, or develop from the development side into the Scrum Master role. The third is for the growth mindset Scrum Masters. Uh, they just wanted to level up their skills and with the modern tools and matrices. And the last but not the least for the AI curious agile professionals. So these are the set of categories to whom this session, they can resonate this session. And what this bootcamp cover? So in this session, we will cover the advanced AI for Agile. That will be the automation part that we will cover today. The next, we will cover the AI for Agile by using the Claude and Rovo, how we can integrate and rest of the things. I will definitely share the agenda at the end of the day. The next thing we will cover the flow matrix over velocity, and the last part will be the coaching the product owner. So team, this there is a one request to all the participants who are not in this category, or the for the people to whom this session belongs to. If you are not for them, for those, so there is no hard feeling, you can drop this session now. But for the team who are with us to be in this journey, we can continue with the rest of the part. Once this session will be completed, I will definitely share the a PDF to all the participants that can be including the things whatever we completed today, uh, including the prompts or anything what we will going to do or do the practical in this session. So the topic for today's session is AI for Agile. Uh, most of the organizations using Jira. Some are in the ADO and the other tools too. So now the Atlassian Rovo is the new superhero with Jira. Uh, you can do lot of practice there. You can create the agents, you can do the automations, you can solve a lot of your day-to-day activity without using your more time on those part. So you can get most of the time for your team, for your peers, to coach them, to spend to find out the new things with the team, and for to start your new journey. So basically, we Scrum Masters waste 3-4 hours a week on tasks that AI can handle within a minute. There are few examples I mentioned here, like user story writing, retrospective summaries, stakeholder emails, and searching queries over Jira, and a lot of things. And all these things we can do with the help of AI. In, you can say, like this is the work of few minutes, and you can save your rest of the time for the other activities. Those are most impactful for you. So today we will cover Jira automation with Rovo AI. Team, please confirm with the thumbs up when you will be able to see my Jira board, because this session will not cover the things over the in a theoretical way over the presentation only. I will show you all the things over the Jira in practical way, so you can see it, you can try it with your people in your system, and you can implement it even from tomorrow. Please thumbs up if you are able to see my Jira screen, or you can drop a message in the comment box. Perfect. So this is a backlog, simple backlog. Let's start. Let's start with the topic by topic. So there are lot of things, more than 50 plus AI prompt that you can automate in your Jira for your team. I have in my website that I will definitely open soon. But yeah, because we have a limited time, so we can just practice over the few only. So the you can say the major topics or the burning topics that definitely we need in our day-to-day task, I just decided to cover here. So the first one, we will go with the smart subtask creator. So what we can do, like we created, there are lots of stories over the Jira board, and team have to start the work. There is a sprint planning by the next week Monday. Lot of things are there, and we have so many tasks to do at the same time, because a good solid backlog is definitely the root of the sprint. Team can work in a good way in with a whenever the backlog is designed in a very good way. So what you can automate here to definitely help your product owner, to help your team, we can automate a lot of things here. So the first automation we can try, a list of backlog items suppose created, and we have to create subtasks. So there is a manual pressure for the team or for the Scrum Master to create a subtask in each and every story, because in most of the organization, in my experience, I feel there are definitely some predefined subtasks that must be in each and every story. For example, like the development, document creation, unit testing, and all these things. So for the specific one, definitely team can create, but for the bulk one, we can create an automation rule. So what will happen whenever your team move any story from to do to in progress, those subtasks will be automatically generated with the help of automation, and they can start working over there. So what we have to do for that, I created two sample projects here. So let's start with any from them. You can go in the space setting. Here you can find out automation. I believe if you are working with any organization, then definitely Rovo will be inbuilt with your Jira board. Uh, almost 90% of organization did it. If and second thing, if it is not inbuilt with your board, so do not worry. Same prompt you can use with any AI tool. That will be the Chat GPT or the Gemini or the Claude or any AI tool. You can use the same prompt, and you can follow the same steps to create your automation rule over your Jira. But yeah, you are lucky if you have a Rovo inbuilt, then you can do it directly from here. So what I have to do, the target is when a story moves to in progress, we don't just want empty subtasks. We want them tailored to the story. So there is a prompt I already mentioned here. We have to write it here in a simple English language. For an example, create you can copy paste directly from there also, but yeah, this is the first one, so I'm writing it by myself. Create automation when the story transitioned to in progress. Create 3 subtasks in each stories. Okay, let's run it. Let's see what happened. Okay, so first of all, it creates a condition when the transition will happen. The automation will happen when any story moves into the in progress status. Now we have to create the subtask because I was not mentioned the exactly what subtask I need to create. So I just added the subtask summary from here. For an example, I am just wanted to create the three subtasks. One is for the development, one is for the unit testing, and the last one is for the update documentation. Now what I have to do, I have to add the fields for all those subtasks. So it will be added here directly. I'm not modifying anything because I just showing it as a sample, not adding any description, but definitely you can add the description also in the subtask too. Okay, so this is the last one. So this is the automation generated here. I will show you after that we can create such automation manually also, but definitely it will take time because when the AI is not in picture, so at that time we used to create those automation manually. What we have to do, I'm just save the rule first of all without enabling, and we can validate it. If there will be any glitch, anything, then it will show you the show you some tip here, like there is a problem and you have to fix it in this way and that way. So the rule is created. The rule is not created on the trigger point. Like we can create the rule. I'll show in the next example. Like by Monday, we have to trigger the rule. By mid of the week, we have to trigger the rule at that time. So in such cases, the rule will be triggered automatically. But here in this automation, the condition is whenever any story moves in progress, so the things will be created. So for that, we definitely have to just first of all, I'm auditing the log. Things are here, and you can check the configuration and all the things here. So my rule is created and I just validate the rule. And next what I have to do, I just go back to my Jira board. I can show you there are the stories in the to do. So there are no subtask and all the things. These are simple story with a one-liner description only. What we have to do, we can simply drag the story in the in progress bucket. Let's do it with the two stories. Second, I can show you. Okay, and just the things are already there. Let's move to the next one. Okay, let's drag and drop this one on also. Refresh the board. And we can see the subtasks are here. Let me go back in the screen again. So basically, this is the way how you can save the time of your team and yourself too. This is just a sample, but when we work in the real environment, we have a 20, 25, more than 25 or more than that stories also in our Jira board, according to the team size. So for that, this will work and this will help us a lot, where we can save our time, our team's time, and we can automate the things so team can utilize it in a good way. The second thing we can just try, that is the on hold or blocker intelligent commenter. you can use it in on hold or with the any of the part of the board. For an example, your any story is in the on hold section, or might be in the review, and you just wanted to put a comment on the stories which are on hold uh, mid of the week or the third day of the sprint when started, to ensure the things from which direction things are ongoing, and all, and rest of the things you want to get the details and other parts. So what we have to do, let's move few things in the on hold part first. This is the prompt that I'm just copying from here. And what we have to do, we have to just go back to the rule section. The rules you created, you just got all the rules here, and you can do the edit anytime the rule, and you can share it. All the things you can do it. So I wanted to trigger on every Tuesday at 9 a.m. What I wanted to trigger on the user stories that are on hold, there should be a comment added to share the latest update with us. It will save a lot of time of us. This is a simple rule that you can add a trigger. What will be the date when you started? For example, there's a very old date coming here. Okay, just leave it. What happened? This rule run every 1 week on Tuesday at 9 a.m. the Asia time, and it will show us the next 10 runs also. The JQL, everything is automatically updated here. What we have to do in the else part, there is a comment. You can enhance the comment or you can modify it as per your need. I'm turning on the rule. Let's validate the rule once. All right. So because in this rule, the trigger is already there, so definitely it will execute by default. You don't have to do anything. You just once created it, you save it. It will trigger automatically on the scheduled date and time. But we just wanted to see the example right now. So I'm running the rule forcefully here. Once the rule executed, we can go in the audit log to see like the rule is successfully executed. Let's go back to the sprint. This will be a game changer when we have a lot of things to do. Maybe a second. Sorry for the switching team, because the audit log and everything is opened for the dummy project. So we can review the changes in the dummy project only. This is the on-hold story. Just a minute ago, I added a comment here. Please provide the latest update on the story. Or anything you just can create and add here with a trigger, with a one trigger only. So you don't have to do it every week, no manual efforts, nothing. One time you created the rule, you set it up. Throughout your project journey, it will execute it on time, and you can see the things there also. The first one, I can show the example here one more time, because we was on the wrong board at that time. This is a story created with full-fledged description, everything. I'm just moving my story in progress. I believe the last one. Just refresh the board. So basically, this is all the way I wanted to show you here how you can save your time, your team's time, and you can perform smartly in front of your team. There is a lot of things we can do. For an example, the automated acceptance criteria check. This is the another example. You can check anything like the stories created in the backlog refinement, but you have to just check sprint started on the next day. You just wanted to check that stories are ready for the development or not. The acceptance criteria field is completely updated, or the story points estimations are done, the stories are linked with the specific epics. Anything you wanted to just check, you create the automation. You have to, what you have to do, you have to just copy paste the prompt. You can change the trigger time and everything according to your need, and you can check it in any of your backlog item, like in the active sprint, in the you can say like the sprint which are going to be start by the next week, or from the backlog items also, where you are finalizing your things. So you can create like you can add a label as a flag. So at the same time, product owner will be aware like the items which are flagged right now, all those items are not completed or not fully fledged for the development. So I just have to relook them once. So in this way, you can work smartly, and you can identify the way to work in that part. For an example, in my Scrum board, definitely there is acceptance criteria not updated in any of the story. So whenever I will execute this rule, it will going to flag all the items, whatever here. Just let me check once, because I added only one liner description for the showcase purpose only. Yeah, no acceptance criteria. Okay, no problem. Just execute it and let's see how it is going to work. One more thing I just wanted to show you, team. You can create all these automations with the help of Rovo by written in simple English language. Apart from that, what is the way we are doing earlier before AI came in picture? We created all these automations from scratch by ourselves. We trigger the things, we add the triggers, what we have to do. We can manage the triggers, we add the command, if else statement, and everything we add manually. It took really time. It took time. So now the things are easy for us, and the thing what we have to do, we just have to enhance ourselves. We have to just enhance the knowledge and all the things, so we can survive in the current environment in a very great way. You can find out the growth and everything, because nowadays, if you are going for the job search in the market, the first thing interviewer very much interested to know, to understand, like, are you able to understand the prompt engineering, are you able to work with the AI and all these things, how much you are familiar with the tools and everything. Then only you can save the time, you can survive in a better way, and it will help you in a lot of things. Because as per the agenda today, I'm discussing over the automation things only, but yeah, you can do day-to-day work in a very easy way, like all the scrum events that are very boring, like uh, tedious, you are doing the things manually and all of the things, that will be the part of our the upcoming days, where you can show your knowledge, you can enhance your thing, you can just prepare 5-10 minutes before the daily scrum and do a lot of things with your team and show a lot of knowledge to your product owner and the other stakeholders at the same time. So let's go back to the rule. I don't want to continue with the manual creation. So I want to trigger a rule by this day at this time, and no, not this one. What we have to do, I have to trigger it to add the acceptance criteria, make sure the acceptance criteria is there, and if not there, then our tickets must be labeled with a flag. So anyone, product owner, definitely the product owner can check it and work on those tickets with the acceptance criteria. Okay, so I scheduled it. You can even you can change it from here also. Like if I don't want to run it on Monday, you can do it by Friday or by Thursday, any day. Or you can execute your rule. For example, you have the 10 days of a sprint, 2 weeks, so you can execute the rule by the two different days. Rule run in every 2 weeks. You can mention two here, and you can do it in two different days also at the same time. So changes you can do as per your need, definitely. Sprint in open sprint and issue type is a story. Okay. The description does not contain the acceptance criteria. And what we have to do, we have to edit the item field label. Label will be flagged, and we have to add a comment also. Let's turn on this rule. Don't forget to validate. And let's run this rule. Let's go back to the sprint. Refresh it. You can see a flag in all the items because acceptance criteria is not updated. I think these two stories are created in a good way, few stories. So you can see flag is not added here. Let me check it once. Yeah, there is description, there are acceptance criteria, and all the details are here. So in the similar manner, these tools are already very well updated. So that is the reason these are not flagged, but rest of the items are flagged. Now see the comment also, because we triggered a comment as well. Okay, this story is not yet ready for development because acceptance criteria is missing. You can tag your product owner also in the same way from the comment because you are doing it in a project specific way. So the product owner can get notified also at the same time. Team, please uh, thumbs up if you are able to understand and you are able to link it with your day-to-day work. Yeah, thank you so much for the energy and to ensure like you are here with me in the session. Thanks a lot. Let's continue with the remaining part. Okay. This is one of the most important and my favorite thing, where we are creating the things over the Confluence from our Jira board. For an example, my team worked on a very complex bug and they resolved it. So when they resolve the bug, they find out a lot of things during the RCA, during the fixing and all of the state. They find out different things. And definitely those notes are very, very much important for my team for their next journey, for their next ticket or the future work. So because a ticket can be can be go once the sprint is closed, you have to go identify the ticket or you are noted anywhere the ticket links and everything, then only the way you can find it out, and lot of manual work to do that, to create a filter, to identify the things over the Jira board. So what is one smart way to do that? You can link your Jira out the outcome from your Jira tickets to the Confluence page, and you can collect all the things there. For an example, any RCA completed, and that is definitely a lesson learned for our team. So you can keep those information stored somewhere over the Confluence. At the same time, for an example, there is a, I'm giving you different example. With the same prompt, you can try all these things over your Jira. Uh, you have a 3-4 tickets your team is working, or there is a one crucial requirement, or for that there are 5-6 stories created or multiple subtasks. Lot of comments are there, the comments from the team, the comments from the product owner, comments from the architect and other people's the product team, and lot of people commenting there. So the tickets concluded 10-15 comment. What we have to do, the manual efforts, what we did earlier, we go visit, read each and every comment, trying to understand the technical part as well, and note down the things or note down our report accordingly. Report means what we have to highlight in front of the customer when we are going into the customer call, or what we have to showcase to the stakeholders, might be they are internal or external. So to avoid or to save our time with all these things, what we can create a bridge in between our Jira and the Confluence page. So we have to just execute a prompt and we can collect all the data from the ticket. It might be from the comment section, it might be from the RCA, it might be from the brainstorming, anything, whatever collected over your Jira ticket. You can conclude all these things in the Confluence for the future purpose as a lesson learned that you can definitely discuss in the retrospective or at the or at any other time. So let's try it. It is very interesting actually. I'm just copying the prompt. And team, do not worry, I'll share a PDF with all of you after this session. Then definitely whatever I did here, you can try it with your own, and you can you can just with a slight changes, you can create a different one also. And later on, if you are interested, you can download the copy from my page that will cover more than 100 prompts for our day-to-day activity over the Jira board or to survive in the organization in a great way. So let's start it. Go back to the rule. So the 3 rules we just tested and all are listed here. Let me paste it as it is, then I can check if I need to do any changes. Okay, trigger every Friday at 8 a.m. based on the status of this ticket. Create a lesson learned draft in Confluence so the team doesn't make this mistake again. Team, just one thing to confirm, my tickets are not including a lot of things. I just create the things as a sample here. But yeah, definitely if you are going to check it with your real team, with your organization, so you will be able to do a lot of experiment there. But before executing this rule, I just wanted to make sure my Confluence is created or not for this particular project. Okay, that's great. It is already created, so I don't have to do a lot of struggle here. Let's execute the rule. Lesson learned. You can change the language slightly, or you can add the details as per your need. For example, you don't want to change the name like something else, not the lesson learned, or you have different columns in your Jira ticket, so you wanted to add you can add the name of those particular column. So exactly in the same way, the report will be generated on your Confluence page. So the rule is scheduled status equal to done. Basically this rule will be executed once the ticket will be done on your Jira board. Then only the Confluence page will create the summary and all the things. Okay, it is showing some alert here. So let's fix it together. Okay, the problem is my Confluence is not connected here. So let's connect it. Let me turn on the rule. You have updated your component connection, save the component to continue. Okay, I have to save my component as well, so I'm just creating a space. I want to add it in the lesson learned section. Template space. Okay, template we can leave as it is. So you can add the content here as per your need, like what lesson you want to learn, the lesson learned or anything you want to change the headline. This will automatically take your issue key, and the questions you can definitely update as per your requirement, and it will include the details, whatever there in your Jira ticket. Here there is no information is there, so might be it will be blank with these particular headings. The details will not be here. But when you actually run it with your tickets where a lot of details are there, then you will get all the output. You can try it definitely. Next. So now my Confluence is ready to publish. I am turning on the rule. Let me validate it once. Team AI is definitely to help us. It gives us the way to work smartly. We can save our time, we can save our energy, and we can put all the things in the right direction. But never forget to validate the things. Whenever you are using the AI, you can generate a lot of reports. You can generate the even the complete document from there, but always validate it. It can be a simple rule over the Jira, or it can be your any document that you are going to share with the stakeholders. Don't trust blindly, because this is not human. This is a system, and we definitely used to understand the things with the human brain all the time. So what I have to do first, I have to build the connection. Okay, and I am running the rule. Let's see if it is executed properly. This is my current lesson learned report for the issue, because whatever I mentioned there, as I told, there are no details and anything in there, the ticket. So that's why it is created in the dummy way. And the other part, you are not able to see the things because there is no issue in the done. So keep an issue in the done first, and let's execute it again. Now, let me go back, establish the connection, make sure, and you can run the rule. Okay, you can verify the audit log also at the same time that your rule is success or not. Now what I have to do, I have to go to the conference page. So this is the report created. Whatever I mentioned, the questions I mentioned, that all are visible here. And you can get the details whenever you will fill the more details over the ticket. For example, how the things are, yeah, this is the same. The RCA or the details will be there in the ticket. Then it will conclude all these details from the ticket and collect it there over the conference page. So this is the way you can generate the reports. You can sort out the comment section as well, and many more ideas. Team, even you can think over the ideas, what we can do as a what else we can create with the help of such automations. So definitely I can plan to cover those things in my future sessions, or if I get time to, so definitely will try to cover within these 5 days whatever planned. The next thing I can show you, there are a lot of things. As I told you, you can create the release note automatically at the end of the sprint. You want to share something to the product owner. The product owner is wanted to share the few things with the stakeholders at that time. He or she need to go to the board, check the things, and just come to the team members, do a meeting, identify the actual updates and all the things. So better that what we can do, we can automate our release note. We can ask to the robo to look at the done tickets in the sprint and create a non-technical summary, so any non-technical stakeholder can also understand it in a good way. So as I told you, there are many more things that we can create. This is the one example where the invisible blocker we can highlight at the same time. We can ask to the robo to identify the blockers within the sprint with the reasoning, with the notification, with the requirement and everything. So we have to give a little bit advanced way of prompting we need to do here, and we can identify the things in the same way. So team, as I told you, we can create many more things with the help of these automation rules. And that is like a lifesaver for us Scrum Masters in our journey to work smartly, to show, basically, first of all, what I feel, our role is to work with the team to ensure like we are we are just able to coach them timely, we are able to understand their concern, and we are able to solve the problem, because all these things AI cannot do. So we have to ensure like we can utilize our energy, our time, our brain in that part. And for that we have to save our time, because nowadays companies are assigning to max three project. I This is the tendency nowadays, companies are assigning to a scrum master. So a person is not get time if they are not using the tool in a smart way. So here I'm just trying to help you out how we can identify the things in within that. This is the last one I mentioned here, but definitely this is not the last thing we can do. We can do a lot of things. The sprint health summary we can create in a one click. We can summarize the current sprint with the help of stories, progress done, comment, and all the things. And we can share the report with the stakeholders, or there is a discussion, suppose anyone, so we can get the data and we can plan our discussion accordingly. I'm repeating again, the validation is always very, very important. Don't go blindly to collect the report with the help of AI, and don't go blindly in front of anyone without validating. So this is all for today. Quickly, I'm sharing you the tomorrow's agenda. Tomorrow we will work on the Scrum Master secret, where we can put the high value with zero scrolling. I will show you how we can integrate the Jira with the Claude. Claude is a AI tool. As we are able to do the things with the Rovo AI, second, I definitely recommend to my people to use the Claude with Jira, because it is the another smart way to work, and it will give us a lot of opportunities to identify the things in a very good way. So I will show you the integration with the Claude. I will help you in the prompt engineering to achieve success in the Scrum events and your day-to-day activities. Because today we cover the part of automation, where we can automate the things, where we can like set up the things for our team, and team can work accordingly. We don't have to sit every week for the same thing. But there are a lot of things we have to do every day. That definitely I'll cover tomorrow in our day two deep dive. I hope, team, you are able to understand, and you are able to get the things, and that definitely help you in your role, in your work. Please thumbs up if you are with me, and we definitely you are ready to start this 5-day journey with me. And tomorrow we will meet again at the same time. After this session, I will share, as I promised, I'll share a PDF to all of the participants to ensure they are able to try this, they are able to perform it, and they are able to do the practice in the same way. And the next thing, you can check, I'll share the link of my website as well. So you can plan if you wanted to discuss anything, if you have any specific topic to discuss, so you can schedule a one-on-one with me, so we can deep dive on your specific area too. So everything is noted with me. You will get an email within the next 1 hour, and let's meet tomorrow again. Thank you all of you for all your energy and for the participation. Thanks a lot. Have a good day, team. Good night.